Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another unboxing and flip through video. Today we're going to take a look at the Magical Nordic Tarot. This is by Jayne Wallace and the art I believe is by Tracy Emin. Hopefully I said that right. This is published by Kiko Books and it retails for $18.95. So fairly new release. Really decent price for a deck, and if this author sounds familiar, she has done the Oceanic Tarot, which I have a video on, and the Crystal Power Tarot, which I also have a video on. So I really do enjoy both of these decks, and again, they're about the same price, yeah, $18.95. So decently priced for a good deck that has really good information. So I'm excited to see if this is going to be similar. So this says it has 79 cards and a 64-page illustrated book. So it says it has a specially commissioned card by artist Tracy Emin. So let's see what it says in the back here. Gain new and powerful insights into the meanings of the tarot with this beautiful deck that is inspired by Nordic myths and folklore. Goodness. Illustrated by Hannah Davies. So it's a different illustrator. Hannah Davies. The cards are filled with powerful imagery, from images of spirit animals and runestones to depictions of the northern lights and tree of life. In addition to the traditional major and minor arcana, the deck features a specially commissioned card, Charity, by artist Tracy Emin. The accompanying book gives detailed information about each card, including helpful keywords and an inspirational message, as well as explaining how to lay out the cards for different types of reading. All right, so let's get into it. It is one of the side pull boxes, which I do not mind. I really don't mind them at all, because sometimes I like to, if I'm taking this deck on the go with me, I'll take out this guy that holds it all together, and I can put the notebook in there, I can put the cards in there, I can put a pen in there, so it's handy, at least for me. All right, so I'll put that over there. Let's just take a look at the guidebook real fast so we can see if there's anything of note to concern ourselves with. So we have getting to know the cards, beginning and finishing a reading. We've got a lot of spreads actually, so that's exciting. We've got then the meanings of the major and minor. Okay, let's just take a flip through real fast of the spreads. So we have one card, the 3 card, Nordic Compass, the Horseshoe, the Light Within, the Clock. Very cool. All right, so then it goes into the meanings. It's all color, which is fantastic. And they're going to be pip cards for the minor, but let's not get judgy yet because they might be fantastic. So let's pull this little guy off. Oh, look at the back. Oh, that's so pretty. So this is a glossy card, as you can tell by the reflection of my ring light. So it is gloss, but I don't hate it. You know, every once in a while we like a glossy card. All right, let's get into it. I do like that her decks usually have a keyword or a mantra down here, and so it's definitely helpful when you are first starting out beginning. The cardstock isn't terrible. Again, $18.95. Let's think of the price point here. $18.95. They are beautiful. Loving this art. They feel really good in the hand. It's a decent sized deck too, the card. It's a decent size. I love the wolves. Look at the bear. Oh my goodness. Interesting. Oh, that's a really kind of cool death card here. I like the fire here. This art is just really different and fun. Interesting devil card. Okay. I can get behind that. Oh, I love it. Sorry. This is gorgeous. Look at that, the star. Oh. Oh my goodness. There's always going to be an exclamation of joy and cuteness when I see animals. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen. Oh, and there's the charity card. Okay. That's really cool. I'm interested. We are going to read with this card. I'll set it aside so I remember, but we're going to read the definition of that just so we can get a clearer picture. So we have Pentacles. So they are the pip card where there's not much of imagery going on here, but sometimes the way that they lay out the, for instance, the Pentacles, you can kind of get a sense of what the card is kind of going for. And this one, since it's sitting here saying stability, they're all in an even formation here. So hopefully that makes sense. I mean, obviously it's not going to happen for each and every one of them, but it's something. So as far as beginners go, it's hard to learn with this kind of a style. It's hard to use your intuition, but with the keyword right there, it does help jog your intuition and the memory of what to look for. So there's that with the pip decks. So, if you're drawn to this deck and you're a beginner, hopefully the guidebook is fantastic, because normally her guidebooks are pretty decently informative. So, if you're drawn to the deck, whether or not it's informative or not, if you're drawn to the deck, you're going to want to learn. You're going to want to use it. And sometimes that in and of itself is enough to learn. Enough information to go on. And even if the guidebooks say it was like nothing but a couple words for each definition and you're a beginner, there's so many resources out there. There's so many different books that you can that can help you learn tarot and learn how to use any deck. That if you're drawn to the artistry and the imagery of a certain particular deck, go for it. That is always going to be my advice, because that's what helped me. I started out with a deck that I thought I connected with, and I really didn't, and I did not enjoy the process of learning because it was a similar deck to this, and it was just way too hard for me to connect with the imagery. So it was a longer process for me to learn, and therefore, wasn't as much fun. Then I got a couple other different decks and they had more imagery on it, and I'm like, oh, this is what tarot is. I love this. So that's my advice. If you're drawn to a specific one, then I suggest picking it up. I do love the different colored backgrounds for each suit. Little bunny is cute. So there is not a lot of diversity here. And I know that this is a Nordic deck. So that has a lot to do with why I believe we aren't seeing a lot of diversity in this specific deck. So I'm not going to dock points for it. Just like when there's a certain theme of a deck, obviously the art is going to be geared toward that theme. So I get it. Do I agree? Not really. Always more diversity. Always, always. I'm always going to be a advocate for that, because tarot is for everyone. And if you see yourself represented in art, in any form of media, then you're going to want to be a part of it. You're going to appreciate it more. You're going to want to be a part of it more. And so since tarot is for everyone, and that is my belief, I'm always going to be an advocate for more diversity. But that's not a docked point for this deck, because I get where the author is coming from. And it shuffles great. Yeah, I really do like how these shuffle. These decks are really great for shuffling. All right, so Nine of Cups wanted to come out. We'll read both of these, the Charity and the Nine of Cups. But yeah, it is very nice to shuffle. Very, very nice. I need to stop. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and first read Charity, and then we'll read Nine of Cups, because this is definitely calling out to me to be read. Okay, so this is how the book's going to look. And it says, designed by the world-renowned artist Tracy Emin, the Charity card depicts the image of one of the most sacred animals in Nordic mythology, a blue cat, synonymous with the goddess of love and beauty Freya, who's thought to have traveled in a chariot pulled by cats. Felines are highly prized by ancient Nordic people, who believe the cats have been given to Freya as a gift from Thor. She loved them so much that they soon became her favorite companions, leading to them becoming a Nordic symbol of giving and kindness. Goodness, I can read. So keywords: giving, kindness, compassion, independence. The message would be, what you give, you will receive. And meaning, the Charity card is of compassion and self-care. Like a cat, well known for its independence, this card encourages you to rely on yourself rather than others for the love and nurturing you seek. Acts of kindness, both to yourself and others, are essential now. Gifts and thoughtful gestures from others are equally likely. Your intuition may be heightened, and your desire to paint or write may be strengthened too. Days spent alone will recharge your energy. This card can also signify the need to spend time with animals. The goddess Freya is thought to have a magical necklace known as the Gammon. Sure. That made her irresistible to men. Great. I love it. Okay. I think that's a great little card to add in. I think that's fun. I think it's meaningful, and I love the art. Okay, let's just take a look real fast at Nine of Cups. So, keywords: abundance, rewards, appreciation, accomplishment. The Nine of Cups is the tarot's wish card. It can signify anything from finding your dream job, partner, or house to getting a promotion or winning a reward. Anything is possible right now in love, work, and home life. If there's something you want, now's the time to go for it. From joining a dating site to submitting a book proposal, this is a card where your hopes and wishes really do come true, and the gods and goddesses answer your prayers. Symbolizing a happy heart, a grateful spirit, it can also predict joyful times with friends and loved ones and a new relationship for singletons. So there is no reversal meaning. I don't always read reversals, so to me that's not a dock for a point either. There is information for the major cards here for the myths and the folklore that it is representing. So that is awesome. So you get a little bit of fun education with that as well. So I say if you were drawn to this deck, go for it, because there's a lot of info here. There's some fun spreads to work with, color coded. Like I said, even though they're pip cards here, there's a lot of information in here for you to help you out. There's some keywords written directly on the cards. So if you are a beginner, it's not going to be terrible, a terribly hard road ahead for you to learn on. But again, with diversity, if this is a deck that you were hoping have diversity, I get why there is not in here. It is definitely based on the Nordic region, and their folklore. So it's not going to have diversity. So just putting that out there, guys. And yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. I'm very interested to see if this was even on your radar. I purchased it strictly for the fact that it was Jayne Wallace, because I did like her other 2 decks. And if you have not checked out those videos on her other 2 decks, I will link them down in the description box below as well for you to check out if those seem interesting to you. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of the video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.